Um, Good afternoon. It is October 13, 2021. It's 3 p.m. in the afternoon here in the Philippines. The Philippines is in Southeast Asia, and I am in southern Luzon, Bicol region of the Philippines. Okay, let's talk about a particular situation. Supposing you are in a bus, you are traveling to work, and the bus is filled with people, and all of a sudden the bus actually breaks down, and all the lights go off. The driver uh, announces that he will not open the door or the doors of the bus for the meantime, because he will be waiting for another bus that will rescue the passengers inside the bus where you are in. And also, another reason for his decision not to open the door or the doors is that you are in the expressway, and there's so many other vehicles, speeding vehicles of all sizes, okay, flying the same route. So the question now is how will you react? Suppose you start to smell uh, some smoke, and you start to see black smoke inside the bus, and people start to panic, and then they stand up and line up in the middle of the bus to actually prepare to disembark or to alight from said bus. So what will you do? Are you going to join them? By the Amazona, we are joined by Amazona Judy Vic TV. So hi there. Suppose that's the situation. Are you going to join the throng of people, or you're gonna stay put? Suppose the smoke, you know, gets bigger. Uh, how are you going to get out of the bus? How are you going to break away from the bus? So this is a story of the burning bus. By the way, this is Jason of the Hagbayon channel. I am a college instructor or professor, and I'm also a writer, and martial arts enthusiast, or martial arts fan, and blade researcher and builder, rock musician, and a guitarist. I'm also into prepping and survivalism as a kind of a hobby, or as a kind of a useful hobby. So thanks for joining me. There are so many better YouTube channels out there with better content, with more content. But if you want to join me, then thank you. There. How are you going to get out of the bus? Okay, in that situation. So this brings us to our tambayan topic, tambay topic for this afternoon, which is the importance of glass breakers, the importance of glass breakers. So there, how important is a glass breaker in your EDC system? From the story that we just recounted, you could use a glass breaker in going out of that particular bus, and not waiting for the driver to open the door of the bus. So you can avoid a situation wherein people are already panicking, and bad situates. You can use it to get out of a particular room or situation that is a little bit hazardous. Another importance is you can help other people. If you are driving, you're cycling, etc., or riding your motorcycle, and you come across All right, there we're live again. Sorry for the internet interruption. And there, I suppose you. Hi there, Pure Choice. Kindly visit also the channels of these friends that are visiting us. Anne Marie's TV here lang po, nasa work. Thank you po. Thank you for dropping by while we are hanging out here online. Yeah, there. You can also use the glass breaker to actually get in the vehicle. You know, you can use the glass breaker to get in the vehicle and actually try to rescue the persons involved in the accident. So let me show you my pocket knife that has a glass breaker. This is my pocket knife. This is a Smith & Wesson 10S pocket knife. Smith & Wesson 10S pocket knife. This has a glass breaker feature. This is the glass breaker feature. Okay, so this particular part of the knife, the glass breaker, you can use it in you know, actually trying to break the glass, so you can get out of that particular bus we're talking about. Okay, you can get out of the bus, or you can get in a particular vehicle or a particular room, you know, a house or an establishment to help the people inside, to help them break free, or to help them get out of a hazardous situation. Sometimes a glass breaker is in the form of a tactical pen like this one. So the glass breaker is this particular part. Yeah. So it's actually really tough, made of tough metal. You can also use this for the same purpose, going out of that particular situation, the burning bus, or going inside a particular car to help the people involved in the accident. And by the way, this particular knife happens to have a seatbelt cutter. Okay, seatbelt cutter. So after you, for example, you're rescuing a group of people that got involved in a car accident. After you break the glass, you can cut the seatbelt using this one. By the way, this is an original Smith & Wesson folding knife. I've had this for 3 years. Got this from a friend who actually bought this in the United States. Good quality, still with me, still working. So needless to say, this particular item works as a multi-tool. So this is actually a multi-tool because it has so many functions. It's a knife, glass breaker, and seatbelt cutter. So as we said, glass breakers can be in the form of a knife with a glass breaker, or a tactical pen. You actually how do you break the glass? You attack the edges. That's actually the weaker part of the kanto, yung mga kanto, the edges. So the corners of the window. That's what you do. Last night I was, or the other night I was informed by a friend of mine named Wiljan. Wiljan Danieles is a bladesman. He is also a craftsman, and he works in a construction company. So he informed me the other night that he got involved in that burning bus incident. So the burning bus incident is about Wiljan Danieles. So shout out to Parikoy, to Wiljan Danieles, a native of Paao, Camarines Sur, here in Bicol. So in that particular situation, Wiljan tried to use a straight razor that he always carries. So he was trying to break the glass using the pointed part of the straight razor, but he couldn't. He couldn't break it. Good thing the bus that was supposed to rescue them rescue them arrived early enough for them to actually disembark the bus that was already in trouble and could burn anytime. So Wiljan was saying, or was telling me, oh, I better have a glass breaker next time. So that was the realization of another friend of ours who is also into prepping as a hobby and as a philosophy. So there, talking of multi-tools, let me show you my Victorinox uh, multi-tool, Swiss Army knife multi-tool. It now has a new leather pouch. Just had this made by a friend of mine. So speaking of multi-tools, as we said earlier, there. As we said earlier, glass breakers sometimes are in the form of a tactical pen or a folding knife with the glass breaker attached. So multi-tools in effect. By the way, this is a classic Victorinox, and this is what you usually see, but it's a little bit thicker than the one owned by MacGyver. If you're familiar with the TV show during the 90s, MacGyver. So this is Victorinox Climber. So I'm gonna do a review of this some other time. This is really nice. I like carrying this when I'm hiking. So I decided to just have my friend make a leather pouch for me. So I can easily just keep this and then just grab this with yeah, this one. So that's let me also show you my other multi-tool that I always have. It also has a leather pouch worked on by that same friend of mine who's a craftsman. So here, this is the plier type multi-tool. So these things are inside my EDC pouch. So I have featured my EDC pouch in this channel. I don't know if it came out already. It hasn't come out. I'll check. But if you check my bibliography, you'll see that I have so much content on prepping as well. Although I have a lot of content on poetry, literature, and on rock music, especially guitar music, in this particular channel. So there. By the way, I have not been publishing new content lately. I'm publishing via live stream because maybe I haven't mentioned. I made lots of episodes in advance, lots and lots, and the episodes are scheduled to be published every Saturday at 6 p.m. And in fact, scheduling them every Saturday, the content, I have content enough to cover till June of 2022, June or July of 2022. So I have that much content in this particular channel. However, the YouTube had a change of policy or setting. I don't know. I'm not sure. So much that when you schedule your videos, it's no longer going to appear. Well, it's going to appear on schedule as you scheduled it, but YouTube won't promote it as a new content. Will indicate the date of upload, the date of publication. So that's why it's an old content. It will still be published on schedule, the way you scheduled it, but it will not be published as a new content, and it will not be promoted by YouTube as a new content. So lugi. So if you have had so much content, uploaded, scheduled. For example, like in my case, scheduled to come out every Saturday at 6 p.m. You are at a disadvantage because YouTube will not, notify your subscriber of your new content, because your scheduled content will come out as a what? As an old content, with the date of upload as the date of that particular video, although it will appear in public uh, as a schedule. So what I did was to stop, the scheduling. I set all of the upcoming videos on either private mode or on unlisted, and I'll figure it out. Maybe it will work. It will work soon. So that people don't think that I don't have new content, I decided to do live streams uh, regularly. So like this one, I've been doing live streams just to show Anne-Marie's TV. Thanks for Anne-Marie's TV for joining us. I decided to do live streams instead. Live streams, so I can show you guys that I have new content. I just don't record them. I don't pre-record them and upload them and schedule them for publication anymore. So I decided to stop, to halt, to put on hold all of the, content that I have scheduled for publication until June, or oh no, until July 2022. Mind you, that's that's a lot of content, and it won't be a good thing that those those episodes or content will come out surreptitiously, secretly, diba? They will come out, and YouTube will not promote them because they are old content. So I decided to halt all of those scheduled content. So diba? So what I do is I do live streams for the meantime. So I hope you understand if you're following this channel and you have not seen pre-recorded content. So because apparently, according to my friends or Pinay survivalist, maybe there's some sort of a confusion in the system because I've been uploading too much, uploading and scheduling too much. Because what she does is she uploads two to three episodes only, and she would schedule them. 2 to 3 episodes only and schedule them. Not the way I do it, wherein I upload and upload and upload and schedule, upload, schedule, upload, schedule, upload, schedule, up to the point that I got to July 22 worth of content. So that's almost more than half a year of content as scheduled. So, and YouTube sort of noticed that maybe I'm abusing the I'm abusing the scheduler feature of YouTube. So perhaps it's a way to remind me not to upload too much of this content. So are you experiencing the same thing? Kindly comment down. Kaya, by the way, Anne-Marie's TV saying, kaya nga po kami doing LS every day for attendance purpose. Yeah, LS every day. I'll visit your channels as well, guys. So there, that's the importance of glass breakers. We talked about the burning bus story, and we said that it's actually a story from a friend of mine, Wiljan Danieles, and we said that it's important to have a glass breaker so that you could get out of such situation. And we also said that you can also use the glass breaker going in, not just going out. There's so many uses for a glass breaker. And we also showed that sometimes glass breakers are part of a multi-tool or a tactical pen. And of course, I made bida of my new leather pouch for the Victorinox. So there, an EDC pouch therefore is very important, especially when you are in such emergency cases. This is an EDC pouch. So here, you just prepare all of the essentials, and I think a glass breaker should also be in your EDC pouch. So there, thanks for joining me for around 20 minutes. This is Jason of Hagbayon channel and TMS Talks. This channel is devoted to current event content, also literary research and poetry content. I would love to make people here on YouTube be a little bit privy to Philippine and Bicol literature. That's why I also publish literary content. This channel is also devoted to rock music. So if I get to attend concerts once again, or I get to perform with my band once again, the Super Poet Genome Project, I would definitely post our videos again. Okay. What else? Martial arts, especially Filipino martial arts, blades research, and prepping and survivalism. Maybe I'll post my camping video soon. So I hope we guys could also meet up and hike or camp. That would be fine. That would be great. So there. Thanks for watching. Remember, the pen is mightier with a sword.